Hello everyone, so I'll wait for 30 more seconds for more viewers to come in, and then I'll start introducing the ingredients to you, and I'll start a 15-minute challenge. So today's recipe will be a Christmas special recipe. So for those of you who have checked out the marketing, today I'll be making a seafood spaghetti marinara. So right now there's 13 people that are viewing live, so I'll give you another 15 seconds. And then I'll start introducing the ingredients right away. Okay, 14. Okay, so over here I already bought water for my 15-minute challenge later. So by the time I wait for the water to boil up, the 15-minute will have been gone, correct? This is not a way of playing cheat, okay? That's not a way of playing cheat. That's called preparing beforehand. 13 viewers right now. Okay, so I'm gonna start introducing the ingredients. And for those of you who have just joined, today I'll be making a seafood spaghetti marinara. To give you a brief introduction of the difference between marinara sauce and spaghetti sauce, marinara sauce is garlic, herbs, seasoning, onions. Whereas for spaghetti sauce, you can add in meat and vegetables. Okay, so let's get started right now. Over here, I have all the ingredients that's laid out for me to finish my 15-minute challenge without mixing up any of the ingredients. Over here is 5 Roma tomatoes. This is commonly used in sauce. When I work in restaurants in the past, we always aim for tomato Roma. It's red in color, so when the sauce comes out, it's not orangey, but it's red and it's appealing to your eye. Over here, I have 2 cloves of onion. 2 cloves of garlic, I'm sorry about that, and 1 onion. The onion is too distracting for my eyes. Over here, oregano. I'm planting oregano at home, so this is fresh from my home. Basil, bay leaves, sugar, salt, pepper. Spaghetti over here, so 2 cloves of garlic. Prawns over here, I will show you how to remove the heads later and the shells. I just want the tails on. It will look visually appealing. Over here I have a squid and 100 grams of salmon fillet. You can buy with skin or without skin on. 2 tablespoons of butter to glaze the pasta later on. Over here will be my garnish section. This will be the basil and the tomato. Okay, so 18 viewers right now. I'm gonna start doing the preparation. For tomatoes, always get your small paring knife ready. Don't use a big knife to handle ingredients when you're putting it on hand. For tomato, I'm gonna blanch it. So 30 seconds to 45 seconds, just draw X on the bottom. For every tomato, it doesn't have to be a very deep cut. I just want it to let the skin cook and easier to be peeled out. Last tomato. So put your knife aside. Next will be the onion and the garlic. For the onion, 2 cloves of garlic and 1 onion, you can mix it together. We are gonna blend it over here in this blender, or you can call your food processor as well. I like to use food processor more than those blender you use for fruit juice. It doesn't spoil the ingredient or doesn't fully blend the ingredient as much as those type of fruit blenders. For garlic, lightly press the garlic. Cut off the root and the stem if it's too hard for you to take out. Okay, you're gonna play cheat a little. Put a little dustbin over here. Peel off skin of the garlic. Peel it off. Okay, this is called the calm before the storm. So gotta take it slow, and then later during the 15-minute challenge, it will be a very fast process. If it's too hard for you to take it out, use your paring knife, hold it like this. Drag it out with your hand together and the skin will be out. Press it again. Do the same for the other garlic. Okay, I have 4 garlics to do. 2 for the pasta, 2 will be sliced. And the other 2, if you want it finely chopped, you can do that as well if you don't have a food processor at home. Okay, recipes are very flexible, so you can rotate the recipe according to how you want it. For this, I'm going to slice it as well. So knife aside. do the same for the other garlic. Okay, garlic's done. So the garlic can go back into the bowl. And next will be the onion. For the onion, I want to cut it as finely chopped as possible because my food processor is a little small over here, as you can see. Cut out the root and the stem as well. And cut it into half. Okay, remove all the skins. For those who are viewing right now, if you have any question, we will have a Q&A later on. So don't be worried or don't panic if I didn't answer your questions or are not looking at your questions right now. Feel free to leave any question which you might have, as I know many of you are preparing Christmas recipes for your family during this period of time. So when I'm cutting the onion, actually I want to share with you one thing. Yesterday I was going to buy ingredients, so I was surprised that I couldn't find oregano at most places. I decided to buy a plant bag and grow it on my own. For the onion, just cut it as finely chopped as possible. So do the crisscross like this first, and like this. Finely chop it. Okay. When you reach the end, just cut it like this. Everything can go into the same bowl together with the garlic. Together with the garlic. So I guess most of you are having your dinner right now as well, right? So while you're watching this video, actually you can like and share this recipe with as many people as possible, because the video will be on SAFRA's Punggol page even after the live video is finished. So share it. Do the same for this onion. Okay. Okay, cut it to the end, and when you left with just a little, cut it. Remember not to put in this part. So cut around it and throw the rest away. Onion goes in. For the onion that can't be put inside the bowl, you can start adding it inside the food processor. Okay. Now I'll show you just the preparation part. Don't worry, I'm not going to start the 15-minute now. I'm not going to play cheat. Okay. Make your workstation as neat as possible so cleaning up later will be easy for you as well. Okay, onion goes in here. Give your hand a quick wash. Put back the knife. Okay, for tomato, I'm going to blanch it later, so I'm going to peel the skin later on as well. For the basil, I'll be using it for the tomato marinara sauce as well, sorry. So peel off the leaves and just roughly chop it. So roll it up into a circle so it's easier for you to press down it. Okay. Cut it, roughly chop. I'm going to blend it up as well. Okay. So everything can go in this food processor again. Everything can go in. Next will be the oregano. So 2 stalks of oregano over here. So peel off the leaves. Gonna use the leaves. And we're going to roughly chop it as well. Wow. If you can smell this as well, oregano smells very good. For those of you who have just joined the video, please like and share this video so more people can find out about this recipe to be made during Christmas. One more stalk to go, 2 stalks. This is also a festive period. where you can spend time with family in the kitchen, cook together, learn new recipes together. Okay, so same for this as well, roughly chop. Wow, okay, goes in again, food processor. Okay, remember not to put in your bay leaves. Only the herbs, onion and garlic are going. Bay leaves will be added later when I'm cooking it. Salt and pepper, same as well. Right now I'm going to show you how to peel a prawn. For these basil leaf that will be used as garnish, don't peel it. I'm just going to use the small leaves and add it on top. Same for the honey, cherry, tomato that I'm going to put on top as garnish. Over here I have 2 more cloves of garlic. That's for the pasta. So let's finish all the vegetables, all the onion, garlic before I'll show you how to do the seafood so that the chopping board won't have any contamination. Okay, same for this garlic as well. Okay. During this festive period, remember to take care of yourself as well. So when you cook, keep your workstation as clean as possible because you're making food for other people. So spend time together while keeping healthy together as well. So just gonna take a sneak peek at the comments. Okay, keep the comments coming. Same for this, so peel it a little. And it's off. For this, I'm just gonna slice it. It's gonna use to cook the pasta, so slice it. Wow. Okay, in it goes. After this, I'll be left with 2 ingredients, which is the prawn and the squid. For the prawn, just peel off the head, give the prawn a quick wash, peel off the shells, so put your finger in and peel off the shells. Okay, in it goes. Follow the outside of the shells. Okay, 1 more to go. Okay, so put it back. Gonna devein the prawn as well. Cut the outsides of the prawn. Check whether there are any veins inside. If there's no veins, it's good to go. Last will be the squid, which I'm gonna process it right now. For the squid, remove this whole head, put it in, and over here you will see a plastic film. So reach to the end of it. Make sure you pull everything out and not leave anything in. Be very careful because this might break. And it goes. For the outside of the skin, you can choose whether you want to keep it or you want to take it out. I like the color, so I'm gonna keep it on. For those who don't like those elastic feel, they will definitely want to remove it. Remove the insides of the vein as well and give it a quick wash. Okay, quick wash. Perfect. So you can also choose which type of cuts you want. You can either choose rings or you can choose half rings. I'm going to do rings for now. Cut it. Cut it, not too thin. So you will be able to eat and feel the squid. Put it over here and over here. Okay. Right now, after I clean up my station, it's time to start the 15-minute challenge. Give it a quick clean. Okay, so now it's 7:17 and over here I have a timer. So I'm gonna start the 15-minute challenge right now. Before I start it, I'll tell you the sequence of what I'm gonna do, because later it's gonna be a bit quick. Over here, I will be processing all the tomato, garlic, herbs, and onion except for bay leaf. I'm gonna blend it up together with tomato later on. So I'm gonna give it a light blend first. Blanch my tomato for 30 to 45 seconds. Soak it in cold water. If you're doing it at home, get ice water so it cools down even faster and shocks it. After that, I'll be cooking the pasta at the same time concurrently for 5 to 7 minutes till al dente, which is to the bite. And then I will remove the pasta as well and blanch it. Okay, so right now I'm gonna start the 15-minute challenge, and keep the comments coming, and let's go. Tomato goes in first, 30 to 45 seconds till the skin is approximately gonna peel out. And pasta before you add in, salt goes in first. By salting it now, later you reduce the chances of salting it as well. Salt goes in. Olive oil goes in to prevent the pasta from sticking. And then the pasta can go in. Make sure it's all evenly distributed so it will cook evenly as well. Clear your chopping board. Okay, while it's blanching, I have some time, right? So clear my workstation. Skin of the tomato is peeling. Okay. Gonna give it a quick check later. It's peeling, okay. Just a little while more. For the pasta, it has already sink into the boiling water. I'm gonna increase to high heat because I have a time limit to meet. Over here, I'm gonna leave it as how it is, and the rest as how it is right now. I'm gonna be putting the pasta on this plate later on. Okay, tomatoes are done. So when the skins are halfway out, take it out. Take it out. Take it out again, and the last tomato. Okay, off the heat. I'm gonna be cooking the sauce later, so I'll be swapping the saucepan. Okay, put it back. For pasta, cook it on medium heat. Give the pot a quick wipe. I'm gonna be cooking the sauce later on. 12 more minutes to go. Over here, the heat can be off for now. Shock the tomato right now. Get the pot over here. Okay, start peeling off the skin. Peel off all the skin of the tomato, and I'm gonna be chopping it up. Okay, peel the skin of the tomato. Peel it all out. Okay, perfect. 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 Okay, over here it goes. After the skin is peeled. Over here it goes. So last tomato. See, it's way easier when you do an X on the bottom. It'll be easier to peel. Okay, in it goes, and in it goes. So get rid of the water as well. I'm going to be using a new water for pasta later on. Okay, over here it goes. For the pasta, cook it on medium heat. Okay. So the stove has died a little on me. Okay, back on track again. Tomato, cut it into a quarter. And it goes into the blender. And it goes into a blender. and start blending it a little. Okay. Do it the same for the tomato. Okay, so 10 more minutes to go. Once the pasta is out, most of it can be done concurrently. So all the tomato will go in. Okay, all the tomato will go in. Okay, let it sit and do a fast blend. Okay, all the tomato will go in. All the tomato. So I'm going to give the pasta a quick check later on. Okay, quick wash. I'm going to be mixing up the sauce twice because my blender is a little small. So I'm going to be pouring up half and I'm going to be blending the rest of the onion again. Okay, and goes in. Okay. Just add a little bit more to make sure that it's evenly blended. Okay. And it's done, so sauce will be out over here. If you like a more orangey color, you can add in the herbs only after you blend the tomatoes together. So cook the herbs inside the pot itself, so the color will be more orangey. Over here, I'm gonna add all the sauce in. Get a spatula and get all the herbs, all the tomato, onion, garlic, all in. 7 more minutes for me to cook the pasta. Okay. Reduce your heat to medium heat. Now it's time to add in your bay leaf, a pinch of salt. You must be wondering why some chefs are doing seasoning from the top, because you are evenly distributing all the salt and the pepper by doing it from afar. Okay, for pasta, it's time to give it a check. Tongs are over here. Okay, it's soft, but when I press it down, it doesn't break. It's al dente. Off the heat for the pasta. Give workstation a clean wipe. Okay. Over here, it's where I'm going to strain my pasta into. Okay, and this pot can be sent for cleaning. So this is where I'm going to strain my pasta. Over here. Keep the pasta water for later on. Now I'm going to do the spaghetti dish. Okay. So if you like more peppery, just add more pepper in your sauce. Over here, on the heat. So I'm going to add in the olive oil later on. Okay. Olive oil goes in here. And the garlic goes in. Okay. So medium heat. Just a little bit more olive oil. Around 2 tablespoons. Sway all around. Cook the garlic till it's fragrant. And then I'm gonna add in the prawns first. Okay. So the sauce, I'm gonna increase it to medium heat because I will need it to be done by the time I'm gonna add my pasta in. So like and share and keep the comments coming in if you have any questions, because we'll be having a Q&A later on. Okay. So I can smell the garlic from over here. It's time to add in the prawns. So. Okay, let it cook till it's orange. Give your station a quick wipe if it's messy or oily. Okay. Okay, up it goes. Okay, sauce will be on high heat. Garlic. Wow. So it's turning a little orange now. Okay, a little orange now. Stir your sauce here and then frequently so that it doesn't become lumpy or doesn't stick to the pan. Okay, just a little bit more pepper. And for the prawns, just give it a flip so that it will cook on the other side as well. Sauce on medium heat to high heat. Okay, so the prawn is almost cooked. Next to go in will be the squid. So have your eyes on the sauce as well. 3 more minutes to go. Be sure to use a non-stick pan. And in goes the salmon. Because I don't want the squid to become too tough. Okay. Give your station a quick wipe. Okay, eyes on the sauce as well. Salmon goes in. Okay, it's getting a little sticky. Salmon cooks very quickly, so the moment it turns light pinkish, it's ready for the next ingredient to go in. So okay, I'm going to add in the pasta right now. And I'm going to give the sauce a quick taste to see whether it's ready. A little bit more pepper. Okay. Little to take out the sauce. So about a scoop goes in first. Okay. So 1 minute 30 more seconds. Sauce will go in. Okay. A little bit more sauce. And the butter will go in as well to glaze it so that it's shiny a little. So about 30 seconds or so left, I'll start plating the whole dish. Okay, so the stove died on me a little again. I'll be on in high heat. I want to melt the butter through, and when it starts to shine, 30 seconds I'll start plating, put on the basil and the tomatoes. And not to forget, also always taste your dish before serving out, because you want to impress your family, parents, or even your girlfriend's parents at home, right? The butter is melting, okay? Such a simple meal that can be done in 15 minutes if you plan it all very well. Okay, so now I'm gonna start plating the dish. Tomato goes in, and the basil, and it's done. So I'm short of a few seconds by today because I take it very, very slow. But my main meaning I want to get across to you is this can be done in 15 minutes, just like this. The last part of the garnish, if you really speed up on your heat everything without any hiccups in between, you'll be able to done it in 15 minutes. So basil, you can grow it at home as well. It's very nice. Tomatoes, honey cherry tomato looks very small and nice. If you add it all around, it's nice. Wow. For basil leaves, normally I like to garnish with the smaller ones. The top, I like to do it with a full sprig. So something like this. But you don't want it to stand out too much. You can do a big leaf, or you can do a whole twig that is small. And then leaves, small leaves will go all around, so it doesn't take off the visual appearance of the pasta. People won't be focusing on the basil more than the pasta itself. Okay, over here, this is how it will look like. So, gonna get the rest. Today I didn't manage to use the pasta water because my tomato sauce is liquid. I made it liquid on purpose. For this, I'm gonna give it a try right now. And then I'm gonna tell you how it tastes like. The only time you can taste whether the pasta is fully cooked is not only when the dish is out, but when you cook it to al dente. If the doneness is correct and you just cook it for just a little while, it will be tasty. So, okay, so there's no questions for now. I will be ending off this whole series by wishing all of you and your family a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Please do like and share this video, as there will be chances for you to win vouchers. Okay, so you can also do a rendition of a similar dish to mine at home. Tag SAFRA Punggol. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you very soon. Goodbye.